BEABADOOBEE has been getting some criticism online, okay? Saying that she just can't sing and her music's terrible. And obviously as an artist, BEABADOOBEE can't just take that. She has to respond to that. She has to make sure everyone understands how she feels. She can't just have people dissing her left and right like that, okay? In order to address the controversy and address the allegations that she can't sing that people are trying to put on her, she released this video where she says, men are mad at her because they get more bitches than her. Your mother doesn't love you. You're ugly.
Artists who can sing vs who can't. Like, just tell me you don't get no girls. Just tell me, like, your mother didn't love you. Just, like, you might as well just say it. It's obvious.
She admits to stalking these profiles, so that's how she knows that these people are just incel-ass people, right?
I've stalked your fucking profiles and you're
Only a down bad incel would make fun of BEABADOOBEE, right? It's just all these incels that can't get girls and all these men that are mad at you. Everyone's just jealous of you, BEABADOOBEE.
Does it hurt me? Not really, if I'm being completely honest.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even know she's British. I thought she was American. And does it hurt her? Hell no. It doesn't bother her whatsoever.
Men are mad at me because I probably get more girls than them, and I'm not even gay.
Hey, she's not even gay. She's getting more girls than all these men, dude. Fuck.
I'm not even gay.
She's not even gay.
I don't even know what I am. Maybe I'm bi. Who knows?
She's exploring her sexuality right in front of us.
But in all seriousness, who gives a fuck? Okay, artists, you can sing vs you can't. I still got more money than you.
You fat, you singing, and you ugly. You fat, you stink, and you ugly, and you broke, monkey. You fat and ugly, and broke. You fat, you ugly, and you broke.
Her rack's fatter, her bitch badder, her car faster. Her smoke is too tough.
And you're still a man, so...
Oh, and she's a little bit quirky, too.
Also, the block button exists. Like,
get the fuck out of here. You're blocked.
I will literally just block. Also, I just haven't seen any of those videos. Like, I've seen the comments, but I'm just not on that side of TikTok. And I feel like the people who care about my art and listen to my music aren't like weird incel men that like have no friends. I feel like they have like a cool social life and they go outside and touch grass. So,
but you might be wondering what video has her so upset. But let's look at what incel woman-hating video that she's responding to. Clearly, it's something really important and just disgusting for her to even bring it up like this.
Artists who can sing versus artists who can't sing.
Can't remember how to say your name.
Yeah. That's the video she's upset at. She's really upset at that video. It's a fucking joke, but clearly it doesn't bother her or else she wouldn't have made a video about it and talked about it, right? How long is that video? It's a minute long, addressing people for this video, calling them incels. She called DGM an incel. The joke is that you can sing. That's the joke is that you're talented. What do you not get it? And especially for someone who makes more modern music and modern time, who excelled on TikTok, you'd think that maybe she would understand jokes like this, right? That people are not even poking fun at her. That's not the joke. The joke is literally she can sing. That's the joke. But somehow that just flies over her head. Speaking of her head, apparently she attributes a lot of her musical talent to when she fell and like busted her head when she was younger, and said that all of her academics dropped and she just became more musically talented. But also maybe that fucked up the part of her brain that was able to process humor. It boggles my mind when people like respond to stupid ass criticism like this, even though this isn't even criticism. Again, the joke is that she can sing, but somehow she thought it was a good idea, and I don't even know who's on her PR team. Someone needed to fucking check in on her, tell her to never do this shit again. This makes you look so fucking stupid. Do not respond to stupid shit like this. Again, they've done it to so many other people, like the Billie Eilish, Jesus Christ.
Artists who can sing versus artists who can't sing.
And it's just like, why do you care? Like you said, you have more money. Apparently you get more bitches than them. So why are you even responding? Instead of, you know, maybe embracing it, posting a couple of videos yourself, showing that you can take a joke. Like you missed a massive.
And you know what else is massive?
Promotion opportunity because you got too offended at a stupid fucking meme from like January. She did apologize, so let's go ahead and take a look at that apology. So in order to explain her perspective on the whole situation, she decides to pull up an analogy of you being at school and some dickhead keeps poking you with a stick. And I guess the stick is the joke in this situation.
I'm going to try to explain this as clearly as possible in the maturest way possible, in hopes that you guys understand, even though you probably won't. I'm gonna use school as an example. I don't know why, but okay. So you're at school, and there's this one dude that just keeps prodding you with a stick, and is saying a joke, and it's funny. I'm like, okay, fair enough, funny.
The only problem with this is that that's real life. This is a video on the internet. This is a video on the internet that you are crashing out making multiple videos over when the whole joke is that you can sing. I still don't I cannot comprehend. It babadoobies my mind how she just doesn't understand the joke. I don't get it. Again, maybe that fall did fuck her up in the head that bad. Jesus Christ.
And then it happens a couple more times and he's like prodding you and I'm like, okay, this is getting kind of annoying, but it's still funny. It's still funny. And then it gets to a point where it literally just involves your entire life because it's constantly being shoved into your face. Like, dude, it was funny, but now it's pissing me off. Like, this is rude. This is rude. It's hurting my feelings.
It's hurting her feelings. Okay. But again, the video, the joke, is that you can sing. You have 26 million monthly listeners on Spotify. 26 million. Like, what the fuck? You're at a level of success that people can only dream of. And your main concern and the thing that hurts your feelings is a joke, where the underlying joke is that you can sing. It's just embarrassing. All you have to do is be like, my bad. You know, I let my emotions get the best of me. But you're doubling down twice.
Saying that I didn't really care about those videos. It was the comments and it was the constant spamming. Was that it shed light to a load of other things in my life that have really, truly affected my mental health. When you get incels rushing to your comment section and you get a flood of comments of the same thing.
I don't understand where this incel thing comes from. It's a stupid fucking meme where the joke is that you can sing. Again, it babadoobies my mind how she can't comprehend this. And if she had 1 million monthly listeners, or like 500,000, she was still really unknown. Yeah, I get it. I would totally understand, you know, it's really hurting her ability to make music. You have 26 million monthly listeners, dude. You're not nobody anymore. Clearly you can sing. Clearly you have talent. Why does this bother you? Turn off the comments if it bothers you that much. A lot of artists do, and that's completely fine. But to respond like this is just pathetic. It's embarrassing.
A load of other comments start to surface. Like if you're on the internet and you start going viral, a lot of people will be onto your shit naturally. And it's something that I have struggled with and have tried to come to terms with. That's just the inevitability of being like around, I guess.
She does not want to use the term famous because she doesn't want to come off as what she is, a famous person, a celebrity, a extremely popular artist. She doesn't want to use that because she wants your empathy and she wants you to feel bad for her. She's getting comments that she can't sing from a stupid fucking video. What is your problem? What are you doing?
And I guess my initial reaction is just to take the piss. I'm just like, I get more girls than you. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was a joke. It's not that deep. In the same way, we're like, why is she deep singing it? I'm like, this dude, same with you.
Okay, so now she's saying that that whole reaction was a joke, which is fine. But then you admitted to actually going and stalking their profiles because it bothered you that much. And then you made another video doubling down. So clearly this still bothers you. What?
Comments that resurface and the comments that I started getting recently since I've been going more viral on this app from this same incel culture that this meme comes from.
Incel culture? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about?
Okay. And I'm sorry if it feels like I'm grouping like individuals, but yes, it's mostly men. Like, call me sexist, but I don't think a girl would be like, I was micing off to that BEABADOOBEE video. Like, nah, like, no, that's not cool. That makes me feel like shit. And like, when I get a flood of these comments from this one, like, silly meme video that I have been commenting on. Okay, this is another thing. This is what's so funny to me is if you go through this, like, the artists who can't sing videos, I have commented on them. Commented being like, this is funny. Like, this is low-key funny to me.
So it's funny, but then you block the guy that makes the video. So is it funny or does it hurt your feelings? What are you trying to get across here? You're just rambling and spinning in circles saying, I thought it was funny, but it hurts my feelings. But it was funny, but I took it as a joke, but it's not a joke, but it hurts my feelings. But it's funny though. I don't care, but I do care though.
Also, okay, like, I'm sorry if that affected you. I'm sorry if saying I got more girls than you affected you. But respectfully, I don't think that's sexism because as a woman in the 21st century, I feel like I've experienced a lot of sexism, especially in the music industry, and I know what it feels like. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of feeling like the punching bag constantly. It's horrible and fucking sucks.
The punching bag? What are you talking about? Without the 26 million monthly listeners, I totally get it. You're trying to build your career. Your career is already there. It'll be there forever. You have probably accumulated generational wealth amounts of money. If not, you have so many avenues to continue to do that. Why do you feel the need to respond to this stuff? And again, if it was the comments that upset you, which again, completely understandable, people leave some weird ass comments on shit. Doesn't matter how big of a career you have, I'm sure that can bother you in some capacity. Again, turn the comments off. Stop interacting with these people. You've literally just added fuel to the fire. So ridiculous. Especially in your first video addressing the issue, you say it's the video, not the comments, the video that pissed you off. So much so that, again, you blocked him.
And then it becomes another thing when it's like you somehow have managed to attract the same group of people who are constantly sexualizing you and just being super, super disrespectful. It makes me uncomfortable. Like, All of that as a whole makes me uncomfortable. And you cannot blame someone lashing out because they feel frustrated.
Okay, in that, yes, that makes sense. If people are constantly sexualizing you in your comments, I totally agree. That sucks, and I do feel bad for her. This is not the proper way to respond to this. You're not going to get people to stop. It's unfortunate as it is. It's impossible to get those people to stop. Not only that, by talking about it like you have, you've made this issue 10 times worse. And it'll probably go on for a couple more weeks now versus maybe a couple of comments that'll just, you know, disappear into the aether and you'll never hear about it again. And again, I'm not defending the comments of them sexualizing being weird towards her. You know, again, that does suck. But at the same time, the video had nothing to do with that. People are going to hate you regardless.
Like, I will take the piss if you take the piss out of me. Like, it's a joke.
Why'd she turn into Aquafina there for a second? You try to push it down to get rid of it. People have just been making BEABADOOBEE posts now. There's just hundreds.
Artists who can't take a fucking joke versus artists who can sing. Artists who are musically gifted versus artists who aren't.
Artists who can't sing and fall for some rage bait versus artists that actually don't fall for some rage bait and are good at singing. Shut up, bitch! Artists who can sing versus artists who can sing.
Artists who can't take a fucking joke versus artists who can sing. Joke.
Can't remember how to say your name. Let alone count all the freckles.
Look what you did. If you would have never talked about this, that's how memes are, they just kind of die over time. This meme format isn't as popular as it was, but now it's just having a resurgence because you couldn't keep your mouth shut and take a joke. You had to wear your heart on your sleeve like that. Even the apology to this video is bad. It's a bad apology. It just makes you look even worse because you're not sorry. You're like, oh, my bad, dude. I didn't really get the joke. Sorry. No, you're still dumb and you're still an incel. Fuck you. Lol. I get more bitches. Lol. The main focus that you put on was the video, not the sexualizing and weird degrading comments. And again, there's not an issue with not being able to stand that, you know? It affects everyone differently, but you cannot respond like this and attack one specific person for the actions of a million people that he has nothing to do with. You're just making the problem 10 times worse for yourself. Responding in the way that you did instead of being like, hey guys, can you stop? Kind of bothers me a little bit. Like genuinely, like just bothers me. But instead you went and attacked people. What are you going to expect from pushback? Not expressing genuine disdain for the comments that are bothering you, more just making fun of people. So if you're going to make fun of people, they're going to make fun of you. And then if you're going to attack back, yeah, that cycle just keeps going. I do feel really bad for her if she's getting weird comments like this, but turn the comments off. I'm not saying it's okay in any capacity, but I mean, come on, really? 26 monthly listeners, 5 million followers on TikTok. How many people are like coming to her comments and trying to defend her? Like she's some really small artist who's just getting hate for no reason. It's just weird. It's really weird how people have these parasocial relationships with this artist. It's not your problem if BEABADOOBEE feels good or not at all. It should not affect you whatsoever. You can feel bad about it, but people are writing paragraphs in her comments saying, I feel so sorry for you. It's gonna be okay. Shut the fuck up. If the comments on your content, whatever, really affect you that bad, you need to talk to somebody. You need to be talking to a therapist because these are nothing comments. These are just little bites of data. Turn your phone off. Who cares? Turn the comments off. There's so many solutions to this problem. That's not going and calling people incels who have nothing to do with what comments people are leaving. Anyway, that's about it. Yeah, hopefully she can recover from this because this just looks fucking terrible. Again, this will probably just brush over and be over in a month and no one will even remember this happened. Apparently, you know, that still affects her for some reason. Anyway, love you guys.